Hey, we're the Massholes. We're on the West Coast. We're the West Coast Massholes. We're the Massholes on the West Coast. We were from Mass. We were holes when we're there, but we came out here and now we're West Coast Massholes. All right.
Leave meeting. Okay, here we go.
Don't leave the meeting. The recording's in pro. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to West Coast Massholes. I'm West Coast Masshole Todd Robert Anderson. That over there is West Coast Masshole Josh Wingate. I have started the timer, so we can't do more than 15 minutes or Josh gets really, really mad. He sends me texts. He starts trolling me on Facebook, calling me rude. We'll have to keep these things under 15. This is exciting, though. This is an exciting episode, I think, because one of the West Coast Massholes of this show is not on the West Coast. What's happening? Where are you?
I'm in New York City.
Oh my God, look at New York.
I'm in New York City. There's a water tower right there.
There's a lot of those. Every time I'm
water towers.
When I'm in New York and I see shots like that of New York, I always think of the 1980s dance film Rooftops. Did you ever see Rooftops?
I don't think so. Is it like Fiddler on the Roof?
No. Well, I mean, no, they're not fiddlers. They're dancers. They're gangs of dancers.
Oh, Mary Poppins.
It's sort of Mary Poppins, yeah. Except Mary Poppins was just one gang, like attacking a couple children and a nanny. But Rooftops is like two, rival gangs, like actual gangster gangs.
Oh, West Side Story.
But the way West Side Story is on the street, it's on the street. And I'm not sure what kind of role race played in Rooftops versus West Side Story. But my point is it's rival gangs dance fighting on rooftops.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's closer.
Yeah.
I mean, you're thinking, I assume, of Bad, which I think took place in a subway, didn't it? It wasn't on a rooftop.
I bet you know.
And Beat It was on the street. There was no rooftop. Why didn't you become a dancer?
I'm in New York, so it's in the air.
Why are you in New York? That's crazy. It's a pandemic.
Yeah, but that's only in LA.
Here, I didn't know that. We only have it here.
Yeah, it's a political thing. It doesn't exist anywhere else. No, I'm here for a new series. I don't know if I'm allowed to say yet what it is, but it's for a new show.
Is it? Can you say what genre it is?
It would be, I guess. I mean, would that be thriller horror? Maybe. Thriller horror.
Thriller horror series. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That means my wife will probably want to watch it, but I will steer her away from it, knowing that. How often do you turn up in the? Will you turn up in the program?
In the program, right now I'm booked for 2, but slated for 4. So
that's too many appearances. I don't know if we're that's gonna be, it's gonna be too many. I would have watched if it was only 3, but if it's 4, that's too much.
It could be more. No, who knows?
If 4 is too much, and you say 4, that's crazy. Wow. All right. Well, congratulations. That's exciting. They flew you out. Did you get to fly first class because they have to because of the union regulations?
I don't know if that's a union regulation anymore, but they did choose to go business class. I think it's called business class now because if you say first class, it sounds like too privileged or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Calling it something else makes it better. Like calling neo-Nazis neo-fascists. That makes it better.
Yeah, it's less. It's better branding.
Yeah.
We will instead of the swastika, we'll just like change the angles and connect them on top, and it's not the same, but it's just rebranding.
Rebranding, like fuck you, Biden becoming let's go Brandon. That's Well, that's very exciting. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. That is great. It's nice to work, isn't it? It's lovely. What's it like
Well,
to get a job?
it's rather nice. It's rather nice. I haven't started work yet. I mean, I got my nose swabbed today, and then tomorrow I get fitted for somebody else's clothing, and then I start work on Friday. So I guess technically I started working the second you travel. That's when
Yeah,
they
that's
have
true.
to start paying you. So it's nice. It's nice to be.
And the test is
Yeah.
they pay you for that too, right? They give you some small
Yeah.
amount of money to get a test. Yeah.
Yeah. And today's test was, I warned them all because I'm one of those people that no matter what, I'm a sneezer and a cougher. If you put anything out my nose, it's like, it's not something I can control. And I warned this lady, and I think she did it on purpose. She's like, I'm going to be extra tickly. Like, it wasn't like, if you go a little bit firmer, it's better. You want to be a little bit more firm because it'll be more like an itching versus a tickle, tickle, tickle. Yeah.
Right.
So today was a very challenging, a COVID test. So I'd like to have a moment of silence for my COVID test.
Wow, that sounds.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's like it's heroic. The job of an actor. Yeah, it's,
It is.
it's really great stuff. Well, that's exciting. Now, do you have to, while you're there, because I don't know what the rules are anymore, because as you're aware, at least here in California, we switched from the pandemic phase to the endemic phase. Now, I'm not sure what that changed, or except that people are not wearing masks anymore. And I guess we don't care if people get vaccinated anymore or whatever. But before, when we were still in the pandemic phase, my friends who worked, say, in Canada or New York or whatever, they basically had to stay in their hotel room except when they were working. Is that the case for you? Or do you run around New York spreading California COVID everywhere?
I've been licking as many door handles in New York as possible. No, it was not mentioned. I think there was a passing of the word quarantine at some point, but I just kept reading. I don't know. No, there's really it doesn't seem. There's no real mandate or anything. I know New York a few days ago loosened their rules as well. So apparently, if you are vaccinated and boosted, you can be in businesses or areas without a mask. And still a lot of people wearing masks. We're wearing masks when we go in places. Restaurants and stuff, they check your vaccination status, and along with an ID. Well, some do. Some are pretty like, here, can I see your vaccination? They go, thanks. You know what I mean?
That was true for me and my family when we were there over the holidays. Like, some places did the whole thing, other places like, meh.
Yeah.
Which is why, mandates don't necessarily work. They have to be enforced. But we're getting rid of the mandates because it's the endemic phase.
Yeah, it's the end of it.
It's the end. I don't fucking know. I don't know how that's true.
Well, what do you want? Do you want this pandemic to last forever? Is that what you want? You're gonna have the endemic blues because you can't bitch and moan about the pandemic anymore?
Well, no, Josh. Endemic doesn't mean the pandemic's over. Endemic means it never ends.
It says end. It says end.
That means end means in. In this case, it means endemic, as opposed to pandemic. That comes and goes, but an endemic, it's in our and it's never going to go away. So so the idea that what's it been, like every 6 to 8 months we have a giant surge, tons of people die, the hospitals fill, and then we start arguing about masks again. So we're just going to be doing that in perpetuity until the end of time. And I just don't get why we've decided that. Why we decided to do that. I don't get it.
I don't know.
But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe it is over. But I mean, a lot of the medical doctors who I, talk to or read, are saying maybe we should be proceeding with a little bit more caution till we have more data, till we see what it's going to do, because we don't fucking know. And maybe we shouldn't be so fucking cavalier about masks are off. Hey, I'm going to an orgy. Woo! I am going to an orgy though, but that's my own personal choice, and I wear a mask.
But they're doing rapid tests at the door.
Yeah, they do rapid tests. You have to
wait 15 minutes. Yeah.
You have to show proof of vaccination, and you have to wear a full body condom.
Oh,
you have to be encased head to toe in rubber.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's a latex party.
Yeah, it's like a furry party, but without the fur.
Oh, interesting. It's like a shaven furry.
It's like a furry party where everybody's dressed like hairless cats, basically.
Ooh, that's cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
I hope there's one character that looks like Dr. Evil. That would be cool.
Sure. I'm sure Michael Myers himself will be there in Dr. Evil attire. He goes to a lot.
Why not?
He does.
I think I would imagine so. I wonder if there'll be some like interesting, maybe Seth Green will show up just to bring that back around from one of the last episode. Maybe Seth Green will be there.
He's always welcome. I welcome Seth Green to any orgy.
Well, that's just because you're a gingerist and you're ginger biased. That's why.
I'm a ginger supremacist. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just
gingerist doesn't like the gingers. But I'm a ginger supremacist.
Ginger supremacist. Yes. Yeah.
I believe we are the superior hair color. Not a race.
Genetic mutation.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Bring your. Are you like? Is there like a team turf of anti-ginger people? Is that what you?
No, I don't. I remember in middle school, we got like some old dated, because in middle school, like all our textbooks were from like the 70s and 80s. We didn't have like up-to-date textbooks, and it was a biology class where we were going over genetics and like stuff like that. And there was this whole little bit about how redheads were deemed and this was what they were teaching, is that they were a genetic mutation. Yeah, not that had anything to do with it. It was just like, that's a great way to like make the redhead kids in class feel real good about themselves.
Jesus Christ.
You imagine being that kid in middle school and you're in that class, like all of a sudden your life is over. Your social interaction, social status at that age is everything. You're still trying to figure out who the fuck you are, and now you're a mutation, and now you're gonna have the word.
Just because of the nature of human beings being like douchebags first, the kids were already thinking I was a mutant, because I had red hair. If that had been in the textbook, it just would have confirmed their prejudices, So that would have been rough for me. But I went to obviously a wealthier school in Massachusetts, and we had textbooks from the late 80s, I guess.
They were up to date, where they had a little bit more.
They were still
concerned
wrong
for the welfare of people. Yeah, of course.
The history books are really wrong. But
we up near Central Park, there's I don't know what area, there's a big huge Christopher Columbus statue, and they had like the metal gates all around it. And also the Trump Hotel up there, they had like white yellow chains and all, like no one could get on the property, and they have police on permanent standby there. I wonder why.
Fascism is funny how once people who are fascists come to power and start taking over democracy, they also get very paranoid, because they know they're making free thinkers and liberals pissed off. And like in this country, everybody's got the Second Amendment right. So that freaks them out, because they've been screaming about that for a long time. And what if, oh my God, there was actually a well-organized militia that wanted to take down Trump Tower. Oh my God, we gotta hire some fucking assholes to stand outside. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that cube of gold still in the park?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't hear, but like they could put like an art installation And it's just like a cube of gold, like solid gold. They just put it somewhere
Really?
in Central Park. I think you should, if it's still there, I think you should try to steal it.
Yeah, or at least take like a hammer and chisel and break me off some.
Yeah, do something. Take
Yeah.
your family's with you, right? Take them to the
Yeah.
gold cube and do a family heist.
Yeah, put in the baby carriage.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't
That
put it
works.
on top of the baby though. Take the baby
No,
out
no,
of the
no.
carriage, then put the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
put the
yeah,
baby on top of the gold to hide the gold. People
yeah.
will be
That will.
distracted by the baby.
Yeah, she does it. She's good for that. She's really cute and makes people smile. And like we could just be like, look at the baby, and then like I'll be over here. And I like even my look today. I got the black on black. I do look
Yeah,
like a
you look
know.
like a cat burglar already. There's
Yeah.
George Takei telling us to shut the
Mhm.
fuck up, and I don't want to get sued by you, so we got to end this.
Mhm.
But that was exciting. I'm excited for you, and I hope
Thank
you
you.
and the family have exciting times. Do you go to the tops of tall buildings? That's the only other question I have before we go.
I don't know. We may like do it as a workout one day. I might strap the baby on my chest and do because the Empire State Building is like 2 blocks away. So we may maybe
You may
we'll
walk
do it.
up the staircase of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, why not? Hey, what the fuck? Where'd I go? Hey, where are there it is. Yes, I might. Why not? Just for
Sure.
shits and giggles.
I mean, the
Yeah.
only problem I would have with that is if you do if you get all the way to the top, you're at the top. It's too scary. No,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
like it. It's too scary.
yeah.
All right, that's it. That's been West Coast Massholes, one of us coming to you from New York, which is on the East Coast. All right, we'll
Yes.
see you next time. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Holy shit, we forgot to do this. Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you. I can't believe we forgot to say fuck you, Nazis. Jesus, fuck. One guy goes to New York and this whole thing goes to shit. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.